Hi, boys and girls. So today I have a book called Among the Flowers. And I love this already because you can tell that it's a photograph of a sunflower. It's not a drawing. So it says Among the Flowers by David M. Schwartz and photographs by Dwight Kuhn. So all these pictures in this story are going to be photographs, real photographs. Let's check it out. These little yellow stars are tiny flowers. They are in the middle of a big flower head that follows the sun. I wonder what flower it can be. A sunflower. A sunflower is actually many tiny flowers. Each little flower makes one seed. Birds eat the seeds, and so do people. How do you think the sunflower got its name? I think they called a sunflower because sunflowers love to look up at the sun. And it kind of reminds me of a sunshine. Look right up here. We know that plants need sunlight. It looks like a sun, a circle with sun's rays. Let's see what this is. Tiny scales make this insect's wings so colorful. You cannot miss this beautiful insect when it flutters by. I wonder what insect has wings and likes to flutter. Let's see. A butterfly. A butterfly's wings are covered with tiny scales. They are too small to see, but they will come off if you touch the wings. The scales will cover your fingers like dust. Do not touch a butterfly because it needs its scales to fly. Because if we touch its wings, it might hurt their wings and they might not be able to fly after. Let's look at this. This heart-shaped flower will not be in bloom on Valentine's Day. Too bad. Reminds me of a heart. Let's see what it's called. This plant is called a bleeding heart. So you can see it as it's forming and blooming, it looks like a heart and it has a little droplet hanging from it. Let's check it out. This looks like a needle that's going to poke the flower, but it's not a needle. It is the needle-like beak of a bird that hums. Can you think of a bird that hums? Hum. A hummingbird. Hummingbirds drink the sweet liquid of flowers called nectar. It gives them the energy they need to fly. Their wings can beat 80 times every second. And these fast wing beats make a loud hum. So look, his beak is going into the flower and it's drinking up the nectar, which is the liquid. It's the sweet liquid inside of a flower. Whoa, what is this? The sharp thorn on this plant can prick your soft skin. Ouch! Thorns can hurt, but people love this plant anyway. What kind of plant has a thorn? Roses. Roses have thorns, but people love them anyway. The beautiful flowers smell wonderful. There are more than 20,000 kinds of roses, and they come in almost every color of the rainbow. Some roses are as small as the tip of your fingers, and some are almost as big as your head. Whoa. Let's take a look at this. This hairy black leg carries a waxy ball of pollen. The leg is from an insect that is as busy as a bee. Why is this bumblebee so busy? It is visiting flowers to collect pollen. Bees chew the pollen and make it into waxy balls. They carry these pollen balls on their hind legs, so they carry it on the back of their legs. Their legs have special hairs called pollen baskets. At the nest, they feed the pollen to the queen bee and her young bumblebees. Whoa, this makes me wanna chew! This is called pollen, and sometimes you might see it on mommy or daddy's car, and they'll tell you not to touch it. It'll look like yellow dust, because if you get on your fingers, it might make you sneeze. Let's learn about it. This is not a dust mop, but it is covered with a kind of dust. Some people sneeze when they breathe this dust, but it is very important to plants. This dust is called pollen. This pollen comes from a daylily. That's a type of flower. Insects and other animals carry the pollen from flower to flower. A lily needs pollen from another lily so it can make seeds. The end. So I really liked this story because it had photographs, right? In some books, there's illustrations, meaning someone drew the pictures or painted the pictures. But in this book, it had real life photographs, real pictures. So this was a picture of a real hummingbird. Nobody drew that. So on the back, it shows you the author, David, and the photographer, Dwight. So it says, David is an award-winning author of children's books. So he loves writing books for children. And Dwight is one of the best nature photographers in America. Wow, so we're so lucky we got to look at this today because he loves taking pictures of nature, and then he works with authors that write books about nature. So this was really cool. Have a great day.